have the pleasure and the honor to be sitting next to Paul Monaghan and Kiran Shah. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
It's like I said, it's an honor to meet you both. It's so cool to have you. We can't get away from the costume you got on, Paul. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is the role I play is Ancient Elf, and this is his costume with the leather trousers and the beard. It started off, it took like 3 hours to do the whole wardrobe and prosthetics and everything.
Wow.
And then brought it down to like 2.5 hours every morning, and then 1 hour to take it off. So,
that's a long time anyways.
Yeah, and then you were wearing it for maybe 12, 14 hours in days. So,
because this is a costume from the new movie that's coming out, which is called There's Something in the Barn, right?
Yeah.
And you play both, you play the ancient elf and you play the
original elf.
The original elf. All right.
Yeah.
And then you use the same kind of costume, and does it take a long time for you?
Well, I got a red hat, fat suit and everything.
Right, yeah.
The costume was really good.
Yeah.
Again, the makeup was like him.
Yeah.
Not like him. He started with looking like an innocent elf.
Yeah.
And then when he gets angry, his look is a little bit different.
Oh, that's good. So,
there are two different prosthetics.
Yeah, of course. But it has to be that way too, because you got to mimic as well.
Yeah.
You are playing Norwegian barn elves, am I right?
Yeah.
Right. Are you guys familiar with the Norwegian culture of Christmas at all?
What I've heard from when I read the script, and when I went through the script, and I knew a little bit about the mythology of the barn elf and what it does for Christmas. But what it does overall is to help if they are nice. If the family is not nice to him, he'll be violent. Yeah, so I knew that. But to find out, in order to find out a little bit more, I got a book at home, a children's Nordic mythology, and from there I found a little bit more that originally the elves were not in Norway, but they were in Finland, and they moved into Norway. And what happened was there was a split. There were a forest elf, like and I played the barn elf. The barn elves are loners.
You are giving me some knowledge that I didn't know of, Kiran. That was quite interesting, literally. But are you both like that? You're going into the material of your each role you're playing to know more about it. How does that work? Because Kiran, you've been in Game of Thrones as the stand-in for Tyrion, right? That was you. I'm so sorry, Paul. That was you. So how did you get into like a mental state of that role?
Yeah, it's 7 seasons on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It started off a small show and then it blew into a worldwide phenomenon. So yeah, I learned so much from Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
I was his stand-in and double and stunt double once or twice. So to follow him and to be so close to the action, I was on set every day and with the best directors and the best stunt people and the best actors in the world. So it was such a joy to learn from Peter first of all, and then to learn from Mr. Shah is also a great thrill for my career.
Of course, and I bet you guys exchange experiences and thoughts and ideas as well. How was it to be here in Norway shooting? I know you have been here before with Con Curling back in 2011.
2009.
You shot it in 2009. Yeah. So how is it to come back to Norway for you?
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done 3 movies over here originally. In 1996, I did a movie called Body Trooper.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a story about a kid, teddy bear, and the grandfather.
All right. Yeah.
Right? And then King Colin, and then this one. And I really enjoy coming back here and working with different directors, producers, makeup people, and so on. Yeah.
That's good. And for you, Paul, is this the first time you're doing a film in Norway?
Yeah, it's my first time ever visiting Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So in Ringebu, they asked me about Norway, and I had to be honest and say that it's my second favourite country in the world, behind my own, of course.
Yeah.
Which I have to put as number 1. But I really love the scenery here and obviously the snow, which we don't get, especially Ringebu, which it's like winter paradise to me because
Oh, yeah.
they've got the snow and the mountains and the lakes. And
Yeah.
that's my type of terrain.
It's really good. It would be a whole different movie if you shot it where I'm from, which is on the west side where there's no snow. So that's
Okay.
so you're in the perfect place too for it. But let's talk a bit more about your career-wise, because you've both been doing a lot of stuff, right? You've done the Game of Thrones, but you did also Dungeons and Dragons that came out this year.
Yeah, I played 4 different characters and 4 different prosthetics.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry to interrupt you, Paul. We are just getting our voice over from a person saying that now there is a cosplay parade going on here, and it's going on in this area in about 5 minutes or so. And so let's just take it from there. How are your? Do you know about the cosplay community?
no, I didn't realize it was such a big thing here.
No? How about you, Kiran? Did you know?
I knew about the cosplay from last 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's still getting bigger. I mean, if you look at the people dressed up, and they're making their own stuff with their own hands, not buying stuff. And it's like these people are very devoted, hardcore fans of the movies.
Yeah, they put so much effort into it. You can see the effort they put in.
Yeah,
So
but it's really cool. And the movies you guys have been into, you've done Indiana Jones, for instance, and Narnia, you know, and there's always the people doing cosplay out of all the stuff you guys been involved with, right?
Yeah.
So you walked alongside a stormtrooper earlier, didn't you? You walked alongside a stormtrooper earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Because you've been in the Star Wars universe as well.
Yeah.
That gotta be such an honor, really, to have people cosplay in the movies and the series that you guys been involved with.
Yeah, but I mean, people are following what's happening on the screen and what new things are happening in the screen. I mean, this movie, there's something in the barn. People will be doing cosplay on that one as well.
I hope they'll be dressing as
Yeah. I actually think so, because the Christmas spirit and always so I think next year we will see you guys in other people's cosplays. But how is your experience with this event so far? This is the first time you've been here. For you, it's Norway in general, but for this event, how is it going?
It's very big.
Yeah.
There are so many people out on this stand. 20,000 people have walked through this. And it's getting bigger and bigger. And this event I didn't know about until last week. And suddenly I found out about it. The guy who organized it, even Kiran, I want you in this thing. We are going to get Paul in makeup. You yourself with no makeup. And I mean, it would be nice to do this. And it's really fantastic.
Yeah, and you agreed to the makeup.
I really jumped at the chance because I've only done 2 movies then with prosthetics, which was Dungeons and Dragons and this one. So just to have one more day as Ancient Elf, I couldn't refuse the opportunity, and it's a good experience. And I think I win the cosplay for
you
for this weekend.
definitely win. You should actually be the one going the catwalk here to get the first prize. Guys, thank you so much. It's a pleasure and honor to talking to you and to have you here at SpillExpo. I wish you the best with Something in the Barn. It's out in the movies right now, yeah?
Yeah, please go see it, and it'll start the festive period for
But
you.
it's not a kids movie, is it?
It's over 12-year-olds,
12,
I think.
yeah. 12 and
that's
over.
what ratings are.
And to figure out what we're talking about when it comes to being a kids movie, you have to look it up for yourself, because it's quite interesting, but it's really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and please let everyone else enjoy it as well. Lovely to be here, and thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.